You don't expect criminals to obey an instruction to obey the law. That's not the way criminals behave. And all illegal immigrants are by definition criminals. We don't learn. We have had the opportunity of being neighbours of Britain to learn from how badly the British handle these things. But no, we're determined to make their mistakes all over again in a particularly Irish way, so we can say we're Irish and we do it the Irish way and be proud of ourselves. It is the insufferable conceit associated with Ireland's attitude towards immigration. But there won't be conceit in 20 or 30 or 40 years' time when Drogheda or Dundalk or Limerick goes the way of the city that I was born in, Leicester, which is now 54% Asian, and London is now again approximately 54 not Asian but 54 non-British, and 2/3 of all children in London maternity hospitals are born of foreign mothers. So then you have a transformation of an entire society, racially, culturally, every aspect of it, and that's fine if you've agreed on it beforehand. But if you haven't agreed on it, haven't discussed it, and most of all with the communities who are most involved, then it's not fine. We know from the experience in Britain that the small mining towns in the north of England were not consulted about large-scale immigration from Pakistan, and we know now, after 10 years or so of research, not by newspapers initially, because journalists turned their back on inconvenient truth, about 100,000 white working-class English girls have been groomed and raped by these gangs of Pakistanis in the last 20 years or so. And the various British feminist groups have said nothing about it. They don't attack immigrants. They say nothing about the ruination and spoliation of these poor, hapless, abject working-class girls, because they're working class and they're white, therefore they don't count. So we do have a new kind of racism in Western Europe, and the racism affects white working-class girls. I imagine the same could be happening in Ireland, but we don't know.